Hi, I'm Maciej.
Hi, I'm Shemek.
And I'm Mauro, and we're so excited to be here today to tell you about FuseMind and the future of academic search.
So, here at FuseMind, we're creating an AI algorithm that can understand how students and researchers talk about academic resources, extracting insights from their opinions, and conveniently communicating these. And we launched publicly on Monday, and this time last week, we had 35 test users. And as of now, we have over 1,300 users.
There's 150 million research papers on circulation on the internet today. These papers are the torches that carry the light of human knowledge. The scientists that find the cure for cancer will do so because they had access to centuries of knowledge safely stored on these research papers. But with over 50,000 new papers published every week, students and researchers are finding it really hard to find papers that are actually relevant to them. The problem is that while the number of papers keeps increasing exponentially, the tools and measures to filter through these papers have only improved marginally. Google Scholar, which is the leading academic search engine of today, has failed to innovate on both the front and the back end. In fact, the only quality signal they offer for papers is a basic citation count that has been criticized by experts as borderline useless.
At FuseMind, we're introducing a much better alternative to citation counts by combining the power of communities with artificial intelligence. We are looking into social media, blogs, and other online sources, searching for mentions of research papers and extracting the insights from them. Then, our AI algorithm turns those insights into a quality score out of 100, allowing users to quickly find the best papers. We include this score in our handy browser extension that dramatically improves the user experience and augments Google Scholar. We would love to show you the demo of this during the Q&A.
So we believe the future of academic search lies in personalization. And as our next big step, we're working towards a model that will be able to determine the relevance of any research paper specifically for any given user, as opposed to just generically.
Now, right now, our AI only outputs a numerical score. But in the future, we envision it as a cross-platform digital assistant that can instantly give any student or researcher the access to the exact resource that they need. But let's circle back and talk a little bit about the team and what we each do. I'm personally intensely obsessed with users, interviewing, surveying, and running observations with 96 people so far. And this week, I coordinated our international launch, which led to an amazing response from the public with 1,500 likes, 116 comments, and 200 shares from people all around the world. In fact, we even saw university research departments sharing FuseMind with their students.
So I only officially became a machine learning geek about 2 years ago and have completed 17 courses on the subject since. And so my job at FuseMind is to use deep learning to understand users' attitude towards research papers, be it on Reddit, Twitter, or any other community we take a peek at. For example, I have used an LSTM recurrent neural network trained on millions of tweets to extract valuable contextual insights from users' comments.
I started working as a web developer when I was 14 and have since then been constantly seeking to challenge myself. At FuseMind, my day-to-day involves parsing and piping through 22 million of research papers and hundreds of millions of social interactions. My main responsibility is not only to create algorithms that are efficient in the long run, but also provide immediate solutions. One of the perfect examples of that is our users' favorite feature, similar paper recommendations, which we built using state-of-the-art LDA topic modeling.
So, back to business. Our current addressable market is made up of the 170 million students, academics, and researchers connected to the internet around the globe. And we're getting traction by leveraging the natural network effects occurring within academia. This week, without spending a penny on advertising, we've seen people from almost 90 different countries download our browser extension.
There is an AI-driven transformational shift happening in this space. The Chan Zuckerberg Foundation just acquired Meta, an AI startup mapping the scientific landscape. Microsoft has just acquired NLP startup Maluba. Google, over the last 3 years, acquired 12 AI startups, including research-focused DeepMind, which went for over £400 million. Just like FuseMind, all of these startups are working on deep learning for scientific and academic verticals. The market is AI, and the time is now.
So at this point in time, you're probably wondering how we're going to make money with this. The value in our company is our potential for growth. So that's why we're going to keep FuseMind completely free for anyone in the world to use so that we can enable viral growth. This way, we can quickly become a standard in academia, and that way, we believe that we're going to become an interesting opportunity of acquisition for Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. We're particularly interested in Google, and we think they're going to be particularly interested in us. We work with the design and development standards, and we're solving problems that they're leaving astray with algorithms that they could implement across a wide variety of their products, from Google Analytics to YouTube. Google Scholar's team is currently very small, with only 13 people working on a service that is falling behind the competition. So this is a perfect time for a classic Google acquisition.
We are asking for £30,000 for an equity of 10% that will give us a year of runway until seeking the next round of the investment. We would love to show you the cost breakdown during the Q&A.
Now, today there's 1,360 people from 89 different countries in the world that are already exponentially increasing their scientific productivity thanks to FuseMind. We have a chance to accelerate the rate at which humanity tackles its toughest problems to actually make the world a better place. Let's do it together. Thank you.